Hi everyone, Abby
and Emily here.
And we are back with season 3, three, of How To with SBBlooms, where we show you trending Pinterest pins or trending installs that you want to see recreated with our premium silk wedding flowers for rent. So we've done 2 different versions of the how-tos in our first season and our second season. I think in our third season, we'll do a mix of each. So last season, we were taking requests from the audiences. So you could let us know your budget, what collection you want to see. You can drop specific inspiration pictures that we would follow. And in our first season, we would poll our Instagram followers and they would get to choose from a few different things. So I feel like it would be fun to do a combination.
Yeah.
But for our first video of season 3, we took Kristen's request. And that's what's behind us, but Emily will give you more information on what she wanted.
Yeah, so you wanted a Bridgerton garden party-esque vibe. She also had a really cool tablescape that me and Abby looked at her vision board. It was serpentine, the new trend where the table is like very wavy.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But you may see that in something we're working
soon. On. But we recreated her ceremony backdrop that she requested with the Audrey and the Eloise collection. She also included Rin in there, but when we were putting it together, we felt like Rin was a little blocky, Abby said.
Yeah, so you'll see later on.
Yeah, you'll see later on. And we also gave our suggestions to if you wanted to add orchids to this, what you should do. So keep on watching. And the only products you used are 2 short gold stands, 2 tall gold stands, 4 Rin, nope, no Rin, 4 Eloise garland, 4 Audrey garland, 8 Eloise posies, and 2 Audrey meadows.
Yeah. And her budget for this was $1,500, and I think we are well under that.
Yeah.
So you can take that budget and use it somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I think we haven't calculated it. The actual cost will be in the description. But yeah, I really love how it turned out, and let's get into it. So we have our 2 stands. We have a tall stand and a short stand. And we secured them together with zip ties. And now we're going to add our garland. So Kristen wants a mix of Audrey, Rin, and Eloise. So we have her garlands here. And we'll start. So we want to do a curvy top. So we're just attaching each garland to the stand legs with zip ties.
Okay, all right. Next, you're going to take your other Audrey garland, and I think we should put it right here.
Bridgerton, what was it?
Bridgerton, like, garden vibe. So you still want some space, because we have 8 more garland that we're going to put on the structure. Bottom.
I'm going to go with Eloise next?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the center?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we do this.
You need me to hold it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, hold that.
That's pretty together. Eloise is in there. Decided we're not going to include Rin. Just because it's a little too blocky.
Yeah, that's a good word.
We feel like Eloise and Audrey, because they share the same greenery, it blends really well. But Rin was just too white. And I think you could maybe add your own orchid stems, like loose stems throughout, if you really want that orchid look, or you can bring in the Rin collection somewhere else. But I think for this, we're just not going to do Rin. You have a lot of the white and Audrey already. So if you're really set on orchids, I would just get an orchid loose stem from like a craft store.
Agreed.
Fresh or something.
Okay. I am not going to worry about this little spot up here because since we're not using the Rin garland, we can use more posies. So I'm going to fill in this space with posies and focus on filling the bottom of the install with the garland.
Okay. We're going to add a new product. It's called the Floral Meadow. It sits on a flat piece of foam, and like you can see at the base, it just sits flat. It looks like it's just blooming out of the ground. These have many use cases. Grounded floral arches. If you want to line your aisle with these, that's like a very on-trend look right now. We offer it in the Audrey, Jane, Gemma. I feel like I'm missing one. Kate and Kate collections. And you just simply place it like that. Everything will come already glued in. It gives you really nice height, so it fills in the gap really perfectly right here. And yeah, I think it looks nice.
You can obviously stop there if you are good with the look, but we are going to add...
Yeah, we're going to add in a touch of posies to the meadow just to bring in that touch of Eloise and really blend out the rest of the look. And then you can also add them to any place in the arch. If you see any holes that you want to fill, posies are always a great product to have extra of because they're again have so many use cases. So you're just going to simply stick them in the arrangement and they stay. You don't have to add any zip ties or secure them any differently. You really just place them in. And it just brings in a touch of Eloise really nicely. And if I'm hinting, you can catch a hint. You might not have to do this soon because
you can catch a hint.
Eloise might be getting something similar soon.
Yes.
Okay, and I want to add one right here because I think there's just like a little hole. And
yeah, you when you had your hand on that one, push it in.
Yeah. All of the stems are wire based, so kind of how I'm doing, I'm like slightly fluffing them to like the center. You can gently do this with all of our stems and they'll bend in that direction. Here you have it, a split ceremony arch.
You can, you're in your space, you're gonna pull them apart a bit, but we are working
in limited space.
Yeah.
But I think it came out really good and lush. I hope this brings Kristen's Bridgerton vibes to life.
Yeah, I've never seen this combo together with our new Audrey collection and our Eloise collection. So I really like how it really blends together seamlessly, especially with the greenery like Abby was saying earlier. So
yeah. All right, and there you have it, a split ceremony arch for under $1,500 using our Eloise and Audrey collections. Again, we love how this turned out. Those two collections really blend together so seamlessly, and we really hope Kristen loves what we gave her.
Yes, so if you want to submit your own request, be sure to fill out the form in the description, or keep an eye out on our Instagram, on our stories. You can also submit your request there, or request whatever you want to see. Yep. We'll do a poll.
Yeah, maybe next week we'll do a poll, and so keep an eye out on stories, because that's where you'll be able to submit your request.
And if you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, so you can have a say in what we do next.
Okay, see you next week.
Bye.